CJ, I know you've been through a couple of trades, but they talk about, going up against your old team might give a little extra juice, and I'm curious how it felt going up against the Wizards today.
It was just another game. Um, I was there for 120 days, not even 120 days, but it was a great time. I enjoyed my time there. The organization was great to me. Staff was great. Front office, players. But I moved on, and I think they moved on too. And I wish them nothing but the best. But honestly, just another game that we needed to win. Just a team that was in our way, and we did what we needed to do. And now we move on to the next game.
Hey, CJ, since Gabe Vincent has entered the lineup, the Hawks, you've been around like 90% of the minutes have been with multiple ball handlers, whether it's yourself and Nikhil or yourself and Gabe, whatever it may be. Of course, spent time in Portland playing off of Dame, and then in Washington, you played with Bub Carrington and guys like that. How much has the introduction of multiple ball handlers simplified things for this team? And like, how has your experience also made that a seamless transition for you as well?
It's been a seamless transition. Guys play hard. Guys move the ball. Guys play with tempo. Obviously, Gabe's a heady player. He's smart. Understands how to space the floor. Understands how to get into the paint. He's a ball mover. He's a guy that can also create for himself and others. So I have no problem, playing on the ball, off the ball. I'm comfortable in a lot of different roles, and I think we got a lot of different guys that offer diverse skill sets that we have to continue to figure out how to maximize.
Hey CJ, just want to ask how you're doing. Saw that foul where you got pulled down to the ground, and
I'm fine.
just does that kind of give you like a little extra juice when something like that happens? Just how do you kind of react to that
I,
afterwards?
I should have been more efficient, in the second half. But these types of games, you just, you want to, figure out how to play with leads, figure out how to build good habits, and move forward, and hope that nobody gets injured. And I think we were able to accomplish that tonight.
And your teammate Corey scored a career high
Oh,
tonight. So I was gonna ask if you knew that, but
I think it was more. This game meant more to him. He's been there for a long time. For me, I had a cup of coffee and some tea there. I just figured out my directions on how to get to the facility without a GPS, and then I got traded. He spent some real time there, so I'm glad he was able to have a good night. He looked great, a good pep in his step, shot the ball well, finished well, and hopefully we can continue to ride that momentum.
DJ, what helped you get off to that fast start and I guess the team in general in that first half?
I just tried to be aggressive. I didn't like the way I played in the previous game, so just try to get downhill, put pressure on the rim, and make plays for others, and really just try to make sure we got off to a great start, and I think we did that.
How would you describe
It was great. I had a great time. Outside of the losing, I thought it was a great environment. I think they're doing the right things. They're about the right things. Ted has those guys heading in the right direction. The development was great. Obviously, I got a great relationship with DV, BK, Wingo, Will. I think everybody was honest, from the day I got traded there, and I think I left the place better than it was when I found it, and I think they would say the same thing. And we were able to come to an agreement on me, finding a good situation, and I think both parties are happy, and we move forward with both of our lives, and I think they're in a good position to continue to grow and build around 20-something-year-olds.
Hey CJ, I'm wondering, did you get Jonathan Kuminga any advice after his first trade in his NBA career? You're
I mean,
someone been in the NBA for so long. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I didn't even think about that, but I think he's in the right mindset. He's got the right approach. He's a pro. He's been around, arguably the greatest shooter to ever touch a basketball. So he's got good work ethic. Comes from a good culture in Golden State where he understands how to play team basketball. He understands what's necessary to win a championship, and he works hard. Obviously, you see the talent, the athleticism. I haven't, outside of just figuring out ways for us to continue to grow together and continue to help make the team better. There's been no real discussions around the trade or his past or anything like that. That's behind us, and now he's moving forward. And I think he's doing a great job. Guys, have a good.